Hello and welcome to Vidya Mandir Trust. I am Pankaj Kumar and this is the second lecture of second round. In the previous lecture, we have introduced the concepts of measurement of angles. And today we are going to continue. We will do some conversions from radian system to degree system, from degree systems to radian system. Okay? So first of all, what have we discussed in the previous class? We have discussed in a complete revolution, in one revolution, 360-degree angle is going to be subtended. Means if this is the initial line and if you are taking a point over here and then after a complete revolution, we are going to make a 360-degree angle. In the previous lecture, we have discussed it. And one more thing were discussed. What were that? We have discussed, think if this is a circle. So take this point 1, 0 as the initial point. And now, this is a circle. Okay, this is a complete circle. Means we have started from this point and again we have reached at A. So if I will ask you that what is the total arc length? Then what shall you say? What is the total arc length? Think if R is the radius of the circle. Okay, this is the radius. This is a circle with center 0, 0 and radius 1. Call it like this. Okay, or radius R, I can say. Okay, so its radius is R. But what about L? What is the total arc length for this circle? The circumference of this circle. So what is our L? 2 pi r. What is our radius? Certainly it is r. Then what will be the theta in radian? What were the formula? Theta is equals to L by r. So we are saying what? 2 pi r upon r is equals to 2 pi. So we have seen what? In a complete revolution. This is also a kind of complete revolution. Because you have started from this point and after moving along this along this circle, we have reached again at A. All right. So call it r, 0. I have taken the radius as r. Okay. So what is the length? Means length is equals to the length of the circumference, which is 2 pi r. R is the radius. Therefore, theta will be equals to L by r, which is certainly 2 pi. Okay, so theta in radian is in 2 pi in one revolution and theta in degree is 360 degree in degree system. We have discussed all these things in the previous lecture. However, we are just recalling the facts. And therefore, we can say what? We can say what? 2 pi radian is equals to what? 360 degree. Okay, we have seen it. So what shall we say? Pi radian is equals to 360 degree by 2. Means pi radian is equals to 180 degree. This implies 1 radian will be equals to 180 degree by pi. Is this clear? Therefore, 1 radian is equals to what? 180 degree by pi. But now, I have to change this in more simple form. Okay? Degree, minute and second. And we all know already that 1 degree is equals to 60 minute. 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. So we all know these results already. All right. So now what shall we do? We have what? 180 upon pi by 27. So what will happen? 180 into 7 by 22. All right, so what shall we write over here? 90 2s are 180, 11 2s are 22. So it will be 90 into 7 by 11. Okay, as this is the very first question, therefore I will do each and every calculation related to it. And therefore this is what? 90 into 7 by 11. Therefore we will divide 630 by 11. Okay, 5s are, we will get what? 8 over here, 0, Okay, now 7 ja 11, 7 ja 77. We will get what? 3 and 0 over here. Okay, so there is no need to take this 0. Okay, we have this as a remainder. All right, so what shall we write over here? Okay, what shall we write? Let me erase this, and then we can see the calculations over here. Okay, so we can see what? We can see what? This is 1 radian is equals to, what is over here? 57 into 3 by 11 degree. All right, 57 into 3 by 11 degree, because this can be written in terms of this. All right, but now we have to change it into the minutes, into the seconds, and that's why what shall we do? This is certainly 57 degree, but plus this is 3 by 11, 3 by 11 degree. So as 1 degree is equals to 60 minutes, therefore 3 by 11 into 60 minutes will be there. All right, so now what shall we do? So again we have to do something else over here. So this is 57 degree plus this is what? 180 upon 11. So again we will do some division. All right, which kind of division? You can see 11 to 180, sorry, we have to divide 180 by 11. This is the way to do. Divide this 3 into 60 by 11, then what will you get? 1. So it here will be this, and 6. So here will be what? 4. So now we can write this 180 by 11 in the form of what? We can write it in the form of 16 into 4 by 11. Is this clear? So it can be written as 16 into 4 by 11 minutes. So now we can write it as how? 57 degree plus 16 minute, and now we have to change this minute in terms of second. So 1 degree is equals to 60 minute, but 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. So what shall we do now? Plus 4 by 11 into 60 seconds. All right, so what will happen over here? Again you have to do some division over here, and certainly you can get the things easily. Now you have to divide 240 by 11. So 11 twos are what? 22, 20, and 11 1 ja na? 11 1 ja 11, 9. Now we can use decimal because this is the last unit, second is the smallest unit, therefore we can take 0 over here and this. All right, so and so on. So this kind of thing. So we can write it as how? 57 degree, 16 minute, and what? 21.8 seconds approximately. All right, so this is the formula for 1 radian. Means 1 radian is equals to 57 degree, 16 minute, and 21.8 seconds. And this is the way to change the radian into degree. Okay, in terms of minute, in terms of seconds, and things related to it. All right, so now let's move for the next question as well. So now if you will be asked that change 6 radian into degree, okay, then what shall you do? Again, you should always remember this. Pi radian is equals to 180 degree. This is the master formula. This means 1 radian is equals to what? 1 radian is equals to 180 by pi. Therefore, 6 radian will be equals to what? 6 into 180 degree by pi. All right. So this will be the thing. 6 radian is equals to 6 into 180 degree by pi. So now we can write it as 6 into 180 degree upon 22 and upon 7. So this 7 will come over here. And now we can write it as how? 11 and 3. Okay. So this is what? 540 into 7. So 540 into 7 will be what? 0, 8, 3780 is the multiplication of the numerator. And here is 11. So what you have to do is you have to divide this 3780 with 11. By 11 you have to divide that, because we have to get the degrees, minute and seconds. All right. So what we used to do, first of all, we use this formula, 1 radian is equals to 180 by pi. Therefore 6 radian will be 6 into 180 by pi. All right. And thereafter you have to multiply the numerator, which is 3780, and you have to divide that by 11. So what shall you get? Certainly 3. So it will be 4, 8. So it will be 44 and again 4, 0. Okay. So it will be 33. So it will be 7 over here. So we can write it as how? We can write it as 343 7 by 11 degree. Okay. So this is the formula, 343 into 7 by 11 degree. But we will not stop here. We have to get the angle in terms of minute and seconds also. So this is 343 degree plus 7 by 11 degree, right? So now let's do the calculation and you will understand everything. So what is this? This is nothing but 343 degree plus 7 by 11 degree. All right. But we are interested to change this 7 by 11 degree in terms of minute. And we know 1 degree is equals to 60 minutes. Therefore, 7 by 11 degree will be equals to 7 by 11 into 60 minutes. Okay. So what will happen? This will be 343 degree plus 7 by 11 into 60 minutes. Is this clear? Again, what shall we do? You have to multiply these two, 7 into 60, and then you have to divide that by 11, because we have to change it in terms of seconds also. So if this would have come as an integer, then we may stop here, but this is not an integer, therefore we have to do further calculation and we have to make it in terms of the seconds. Okay, because 1 degree is equals to 60 minute, 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds, and yes, 1 degree is equals to what? 360 seconds. You know all these things already. So what shall we do? This is 420 and we have to divide this 420 by 11. Okay, we have to divide 420 by 11. Why am I doing this? Because I want the angle in terms of minute. That's why. So 7 into 60 is 420 and we will divide that 420 by 11. So what will happen? 3. Okay. So we will have 9 over here and 0. And 8 over here, 88, and this is your 2. So what shall you write? Certainly, this can be written as 38 into 2 by 11 minutes. Is this clear? This 420 by 11 can be written as 38 into 2 by 11. Okay, so its work has completed. And now we can write it as 343 degree, 38 minute, but wait, 2 by 11 is there. So I have to change it into the seconds. So 2 by 11 into 60 seconds. All right. So now we have to do what? We have to multiply 2 and 60, which is 120. And we will divide it by 11. So it will be 11 1 ja 11, 1 0. And now, okay, now we can take decimal over there and 9. So certainly it will be the things like this. So approximately we can say it as 10.9 seconds. Okay, so what shall we write over here? Certainly we can write as how 343 degree 38 minute and 10.9 seconds approximately. All right, so this is the change of 6 radian in terms of degree, minute and seconds. All right, so we have changed some radian measure into degree, but now we are interested in the reverse way. Means if we are given the degree measure and then we have to change it into the radian form, and certainly that is easier. But I think you will be able to get from radian to degree easily. Okay, you just have to multiply and divide, and then you have to think everything that 1 degree is equals to 60 minute, 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds and things like this. So I hope you got the point. But again remember, again recall what? That pi radian is equals to 180 degree. So now in this way, in the reverse way, what shall you say? 1 degree will be equals to pi by 180 radian. 1 degree will be equals to what? Pi upon 180 radian. All right. So if I will ask you minus 47 degree 30 minute will be equals to what radian? Okay, minus 47. So minus does not make any problem. Okay, it is just the sense of angle. If the minus is written over there, this means the measurement, the sense of measurement is clockwise and nothing more than this. So don't worry with this minus sign. It will not give you any problem or any pathetic situation. All right. So it is what? Minus 47 degree 30 minute. So first of all, if you want to change it into the radian, then first of all you have to make it into the form of a complete degree. Okay, so it is 30 minute. So we know that 1 degree is equals to 60 minute. Okay, so for 30 minute divide both sides. Then you will get what? 30 minute is equals to what? Half degree. 30 minute is equals to what? Half degree. And therefore what shall we write over here? Minus 47 degree plus half degree is there. Okay, we can write plus over here because this is what? Minus 47 degree 30 minute, and 30 minute is equals to half degree. So if we will add this half degree into minus 47, then we are done. Okay, so this is the thing. Now it will be minus sign and it will be what? 95 by 2 degree. All right. So as 1 degree is equals to pi by 180 radian, since 1 degree is equals to what? Pi by 180 radian, therefore minus 95 by 2 degree will be equals to what? Will be equals to what? Minus 95 by 2 into pi by 180 radian. So what will happen? Minus 19, 5 and 36. So it will be minus 19 pi by 72 radian. Okay. So the sense of the angle is negative, clockwise. But yes, the radian, in the radian measure, it will be minus 19 pi by 72 radian. All right. So now some more questions. So let's have some practical problems, right? So find the angle between minute hand and hour hand of a clock when the time is 7:20 a.m. So let's draw a clock over here, 12, 3, 6 and 9. And what is the time? 7 past 20. So this is 7 and 4:20. So this is the minute hand. So the minute hand will be over here in front of 4, and the hour hand will be like this, 20 past 7 is there. Okay, then we have to find the angle between this minute hand and hour hand. So by hour hand, in 12 hours, how many angle is going to be subtend? 360 degree. By hour hand, 360 degree will be subtend in 12 hours, because you know that one complete revolution by hour hand will be completed in 12 hours. Therefore, in 1 hour, how many angle? 360 degree by 12. So this is certainly 30 degree. But we have what? 7:20 a.m. means 7 hour 20 minutes. Therefore, in 7 hour 20 minutes. So we have 7 hour 20 minutes. So we can write it as how? 7 into 20 by 60 hour. So this is what? 7 into 1 by 3 hour. So we can write it as 22 by 3 hour. I hope you got this point. So in 7 hour 20 minutes, that is equals to what? 22 by 3 hours. How much angle will be subtend over here? 22 by 3 into 30 degree, which is what? Certainly 220 degree. Okay, so 220 degree will be subtend by this hour hand. But what about minute hand? We know that minute hand complete one revolution in 1 hour. So by minute hand, one revolution is completed in 60 minutes only. Therefore, in 1 minute, how many angle will be obtained? 360 degree by 60, which is what? 6 degree. How? Because one revolution has 360 degree angle, and this one revolution is completed by minute hand in 60 minutes. Therefore, in 1 minute, how many angle will be subtend? 360 by 60. So 6 degree in 1 minute. But we have how many minutes? 20 minutes. Therefore, in 20 minutes, how much angle will be subtend? Certainly 20 into 6 degree, which is what? 120 degree. So the angle subtend by the minute hand is what? 120 degree. The angle subtend by the hour hand is what? 220 degree. Therefore, this angle theta, theta between minute hand and hour hand will be equals to what? 220 degree minus 120 degree, which is what? 100 degree. That can be written as 100 into pi by 180 radian. If we are interested in terms of radian, then. So certainly it will be what? Yes, we can calculate it, we can get it easily. So 100 into pi by 180 radian. Okay, so you can, 25s are 100 and 29s are this, so 5 pi by 9 radian. So this is how we used to calculate the angle between the minute hands and hour hand in a clock. But yes, there are some more problems. So now here is one more questions. What is that? There is an equilateral triangle with each side 4 unit. So there is an equilateral triangle, means each and every side will be equals to each other. So this is A, B and C. Okay, so here this is an equilateral triangle. This means AB is equals to BC is equals to AC, and this is of 4 units. Okay, this is of 4 units. So there is an equilateral triangle with each side 4 unit, and circle with the center on one of the vertex of triangle. So we can choose any one of the vertex. So let's choose what? Let's choose this vertex. You can choose C also, you can choose any other vertex also. You are welcome to choose, but I have chosen this A. Okay, one vertex of the triangle, the arc of that circle. So let's draw a circle over here. Let's draw a circle over here, this yellow circle. Okay, so what is that? The arc of that circle divides triangle into two parts of equal area. So according to the figure, this area is equals to this. Okay, so these are two equal areas, means this area is equals to this area. Okay, I should make this triangle as smaller, but yes, you can understand according to the question, this area is equals to this. Okay, means if we will calculate the area of ADE means area by this arc and these sides, and if we will double it, then we will get the area of the triangle. Okay, so this is the relation, and then you are asked the length of the radius. Then what will be the length of the radius? This is the question. All right, so first of all, AB is equals to BC is equals to AC is given. So if I will ask you about the area of triangle ABC, then you will say the area of the triangle of an equilateral triangle is what? Root 3 by 4 AA square. So what shall you say? Root 3 by 4 into AA square. So what is your A? Your A is nothing but what? 4. So it will become 4A square. So 4 to 4 cancel. So our area is what? 4 root 3 units. Unit A square. All right. So this is the area of triangle by one way. But think, if this angle is theta, this angle A is theta, then how much is this angle? Angle BAC is what? Certainly it is 60 degree. And we can find the area of this sector, certainly. Okay, so we have to find the radius of the circle. So if AD is the radius of the circle, AD is equals to AE is equals to R. So what will be the area of this ADE? What will be its area? So area of ADE will be equals to what? 1 by 2 into R square, and what is your theta? Pi by 3. Okay, this was the formula of this sector. This, okay, so 1 by 2 R square theta was the formula. You have read it in class 10th. So 1 by 2 R square into pi by 3. So what have you gotten from this? R square pi by 6. So this, and if we will multiply by 2, then we will get the area of this triangle. Is this clear? If we will multiply this area by 2, then certainly we will get the area of the whole triangle. Therefore, area of, why it is? Because it is given in the question, will be what? R square pi by 6 into 2 means what? R square pi by 3. So now this is the area of triangle ABC, because it was given that the arc of that circle divides triangle into two parts. So we have gotten the area of this part and we have multiplied it 2. Then the area of triangle has found in this form, R square pi by 3. So this is the area of the triangle ABC in one way. And another way says the area of triangle ABC is R square pi by 3. So by equating these two, we will certainly get our result. Okay, so what shall we do? Yes, just a second. We need some space to write the things. All right, so that's why I have all right, I can take the next page, but it's okay. So now what will happen? R square pi by 3 is equals to what? 4 root 3. So what will happen? Certainly this is R square pi is equals to 12 root 3. So this is what? R square is equals to 12 root 3 by pi. Therefore R will be what? Under root 12 root 3 by pi, which is what? Which is this option. So yes, option B is the correct option. Okay, so let's have some more problems related to moon and earth. So let's have one more question assuming that distance of the earth from the moon to be this length kilometer, and the angle subtended by moon at the eye of a person on the earth be 31 degrees. So think this is a moon, and the angle subtended by the moon to the eye of a person on the earth is what? 31 minutes. All right. So now what shall we do? Certainly take this as a radius, take this as the r, okay, and draw a circle. By taking this radius, let's draw a bigger circle over here, because we have to find the diameter of the moon, means we are interested to find this length AB. So as this angle 31 minutes, which is certainly what? 31 by 60 degree, means what? 31 by 60 into pi by 180 radian. So this is the angle. We are interested in this length AB. Okay, this is the diameter. So we can approximate this diameter by this arc length AB as angle 31 minutes is very small. Therefore, we can say what? This arc length AB is equals to diameter AB. Okay, so this arc length AB will be equals to diameter AB. I know they are not equal exactly, but yes, we can approximate it, and therefore this will be our what? L. L is equals to the diameter of AB, and this is our theta. Theta is what? 31 by 60 into pi by 180 radian, and this is our L, and R is already given over here. So we will use what? Theta is equals to L by R. Okay. So what is our theta? Theta is certainly 31 by 60 into pi by 180 radian. Pi by 180 radian is equals to what? Our L. L upon what is our R? R is already given. So from here we can easily calculate our L, and that L is nothing but the diameter of the moon. Think a horse is tied over here, okay? This is the point A, and this is the rope, call it 20 meter, and the horse can travels through this is a tight rope, and if the horse reaches at B in a circular way, if this is A, this is B, and this is C, and the horse reaches at the point C, and the angle subtended by the horse is 72 degree, then you are going to be asked that what distance the horse has traveled. What does this mean? This means you have to find this arc length BC. You have to find this arc length BC, because this is the distance traveled by the horse. So we can take it as how? We can take it as L, arc length. And the radius will become what? 20 meter. This radius is what? 20 meter. This is a rope, tight rope, which is of length 20 meter. And this angle theta is what? 72 degree. So we have to change it into the radian form, and thereafter we can get our arc length L by using theta is equals to L by R. So this is what? 72 into pi by 180 radian. Okay, so this will become what? This will become what? 2 pi by 5 radian. Okay, so this is your theta, 2 pi by 5 radian. And what is your formula? Theta is equals to L by R. Therefore, theta will be what? 2 pi by 5 is equals to what is your L? You have to calculate, and R is 20. So what shall we say? L is equals to 40 pi by 5 meter. So this is the arc length. This is the distance traveled by the horse. Okay, what were the situation? The horse were tied over here, and a tight rope were there as a radius, and this were the distance, the horse were moving towards a circular way, and they reaches to C, and this angle 72 degree has subtended, and then we can do this kind of questions also. One more thing, that think you have two circles, okay, you have two circles, all right, and the same arc length. Think if this is AB, this is AB, the arc length AB is L over here, and the arc length CD, the arc length CD is also equals to L, okay, and this is the center. So now if we will join these two, okay, what the question is saying, two different circles are there and the arc length is same, but one makes 60 degree, another makes, call it 75 degree, things like this. Then what will be the ratio of the radius? Okay, so think this is your theta 1, this is your theta 2, okay. So now you have to find the ratio of R1 and R1. So what R1 and R2? This one is your R1 and this one is your R2. Okay. So what shall we do? First of all, what is your theta? 60 degree. What does this means? 60 into pi by 180 means pi by 3 radian. Okay. And what is the theta over here? 75 degree into pi by 180 degree. So 15, 36, all right, 5, 12. So it is 5 pi by 12 radian. Okay, so this is your theta 2, this is your theta 1. So the formula will be what? Theta 1 is equals to L upon R1. Why? Because L is same for all these two. Theta 2 will be L upon R2. Okay, so what will be our L over here? Our L will be theta 2 R2 and our L will be what? Theta 1 R1. Okay, so this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. So from 1 and 2, what shall we say? From 1 and 2, what shall we say? We shall say theta 1 R1 is equals to theta 2 R2. And this implies what? R1 upon R2 will be equals to theta 2 upon theta 1. And what are theta 1 and theta 2? Certainly it is quite clear. Oh, I have, okay. So theta 1 were what? Pi by 3 and theta 2 are what? 5 pi by 12. So 5 pi by 12 upon pi by 3. So this is what? 5 pi by 12 into 3 by pi. So pi to pi cancelled and this is 4. So this is certainly 5 by 4. So what is the ratio of R1 and R2? 5 is to 4. Is this clear? So now let's do some very basic questions like if you have a circle, okay, and the angle subtended at the center is given like 60 degree, and if you are asked about the length of minor arc and the length of major arc, then how shall you get it? But yes, they should give you the radius. So if think your radius is also given, your OA is equals to OB is equals to, call it 10 centimeter, okay, and the angle is 60 degree, then you have to find the minor arc, means AB, okay, length of AB if you are seeing in this sense, and BA, and this is the length of minor arc. Okay, and if we will talk about B to A, to length of B to A, so this will what? Length of major arc. Okay, so how shall we get this minor arc, length of minor arc and length of major arc? So first of all, what the theta is, certainly it is 60 degree. So change it into the radian form, then it will become 60 degree into pi upon 180 degree. So it will become what? Pi by 3 radian. Okay, so pi by 3 radian is your theta. And arc length AB, call it as L, and arc length BA, call it as L dash. So first of all, we have to find L. So theta is equals to what? L by R. Our R is what? 10 centimeter. So what is theta over here? It is pi by 3 is equals to L upon 10 centimeter. So it will become what? L is equals to 10 pi upon 3 centimeter. So this is the length of this minor arc. Okay, length of this minor arc, but we have to find the length of the major arc. So how shall we find it? So there are two ways. Either you take the angle, total angle will be what? 300 degree. Okay, so take theta is equals to 300 degree. Okay, which is certainly 300 degree into pi by 180 degree, and we can get it as how? 5 pi by 3 radian. So this is your theta, and what will be our L? Our L will be what? L dash. So theta will be L dash by R. So what is our L dash? We have to find that, but this will become 5 pi by 3 is equals to L dash by R. What is our R? R is 10. So it will become L dash is equals to what? 50 pi by 3. Okay, so the major arc length will be what? 50 pi by 3, and the minor arc will be what? 10 pi by 3. But another way is also there. So another way is what? The total length of the circumference is what? 2 pi r. So 2 pi and r is what? 10. So it is 20 pi. And you have to subtract this 10 pi by 3. Means if you will subtract this minor arc from this circumference, then certainly you will get the major arc over here. So you can see the things here, that this is nothing but what? 20 pi is there. So it will be 60 pi minus pi by 3. So again you can get 50 pi by 3 in this way also. Okay, so we can get the major arcs in both the ways. Either you find the circumference and subtract the minor arc. This is the one way. Otherwise, by using theta is equals to L by R, for that also you can see the things easily. Okay, so these were the things. And I would also like to tell you a change degree to radian for the following questions, for the following. Okay, so this is your HW. You have to change the degree angle into the radian measure. Yes, the question is what? The question is very simple. 30 degree, 310 degree, minus 27 degree, minus 270 degree, 1080 degree, 2050 degree. Okay, so you have to change degree to radian. Okay, and now the next question is find find radian. Just a second. You have to change from radian to degree. Change from radian to degree. Okay, so first of all, very few questions like pi by 2 radian, 3 pi by 8 radian, you have to change it into the degree form, but don't forget to make the minutes and seconds also. Okay, you just, okay, only integers should be written in terms of degree. Thereafter you have to write in terms of minute and seconds also. That has been discussed in the very first part of this video. Okay, so okay, you have to change all this into the form of degree. Okay, so these are your HW, very basic HW. Okay, because changing from degree to radian and radian to degree, these are very fundamental things. Yes, we should know the things, but in the next class we are going to introduce you the best chapter of trigonometry. Okay, yes, trigonometric functions. So actually the trigonometry is going to start from the next class. Okay, and we will discuss many interesting things related to it. Thank you.